Good morning, this is Jack for Charting Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Friday, the 23rd of May. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, on Bitcoin, we've seen a bit of a decline overnight, and this is on the tariff news, mainly. We did lose the negative divergence on the daily RSI 14 yesterday. We've still got the RSI 5 sell signal. And it may be that that's actually now going to play out. We don't have an obvious topping pattern here on Bitcoin on the hourly chart, but I did note yesterday that we have this very nice wedge here, and this is very much the obvious resistance trend line. This is a slight break above it. We will see whether that develops into a break below and a retracement from this rising wedge, and it might. Looking at the 15-minute, nothing really to see at the moment. We did have a little head and shoulders here, but it was small, and it's long since made target as we've headed down to 107. All right, let's have a look at Solana. Solana, we've still got two RSI 5 and RSI 14 daily sell signals fixed, and we've got now a possible full-size daily RSI 14 sell signal brewing. We went up and retested the high here. We got over 184.84, but we're still not, obviously, you can see, we're still not breaking with any conviction over the 200 DMA. And we've got a potential little double top here. On that double top, if we were to see a sustained breakdown below the 158.50 area, and honestly, the outlook is kind of muddy here, so I'm keeping an open mind, but if we were to see that break, then that would have a target down really at about the 118 to 125 area. Now, I can't help but note that that is actually the area which I was talking about for the ideal right shoulder low area. So we could see that. I'm a little skeptical, but we certainly got the daily sell signals in play for it. But at the moment, there's kind of a cloud over whether or not this is a flight safety instrument, or because at the moment we're having news here which hasn't got anything really to do with bonds. And it's going down. The bonds news, it was going up. And I think we're going to have both trouble on both trade and bonds here. So how this is going to correlate to equities is an open question. So we will see. On the 15-minute, not a lot to see either, but a nice little decline from this high. We will see how it goes today, but I'm very much keeping an open mind. I'm very aware of the stats in terms of equities today, where we've got this pre-holiday day, where it tends to be light volume. We've got bullish leaning days on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week. It might be that low get overcome by the news, but that is a headwind we need to be aware of. Okay, Ethereum didn't quite retest this high here, so we don't have any increase in the we don't have possible daily RSI 14 and RSI 5 full-size ones brewing. Looking at the hourly chart, we have broken up from the initial IHS on Solana, and we're breaking up slightly from it on Ethereum as well. So we will see. We've been seeing a bit of a retrace. Of course, we do have a potential level top here too. If we were to see a sustained break below 23.26, we would have a target which would be at about 19,500 area. That'd be a bit lower than the ideal right shoulder low target, but in the right kind of range. So we will see. Not a lot to see else otherwise. On the 15-minute chart, we had a little 15-minute sell signal that failed and then made target. Obviously been kind of a whippy morning. But we didn't retest this high here. This could nonetheless be potentially a double top. So we shall see. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions. There's a lot of negative divergence on these charts. There really is. And Bitcoin, the obvious pattern read is a bearish overthrow. We will see. We will see, but I am thinking we might see that retracement here. But this has been a very muddy setup. This has not been a clear setup, and the way it's been correlating with equities has not been clear at all. We shall see. But I'm quite liking small downside here, and a 50% tariff on EU, if he's serious, is actually pretty serious news. So we shall see, and I think he's probably entirely serious about that. He has been saying for a while that, as far as he's concerned, the main enemy, of course, is our allies, but the main enemy is the EU. So we will see how that goes. But I'm thinking this story might play a while. We'll see. All right, my pleasure as always, mate. And everyone have a great weekend, and I'll catch you again on